So, dengue is an excellent candidate for the development of antiviral therapy. In particular, it is very widespread. 14 million cases worldwide in 2024, 12,000 deaths. We are looking particularly at the Honduras situation, where there's on the order of 100 deaths per year. There was it peaked in one at 150 in 2019. Of course, the numbers might not be exactly right due to over or undercounting tends to be the case, but these are rough numbers. So yeah, that is a significant disease burden. Is 12,000 deaths. Um, that that deserves some investment in antiviral therapies. Dengue is interesting. There is no generally approved antiviral, so treatment is mainly just sleep, rest, electrolytes. So this is one element. This is one place where open science can enter. Right now, we are working on a review of the existing antiviral agents for dengue, and when we publish that, we want to develop a biobank. So the idea behind a biobank is to store patient samples. That's the general concept of a biobank. For dengue, we want to do it during the acute infection. So there is a blood draw, typically to serotype, to find which particular strain of dengue someone has. And when they do that, they can store it in a -80 freezer that allows for later investigations. In particular, we are interested in the metabolomic alterations that happen during infection. That's very interesting, and it has implications for post-infectious syndromes, including post-dengue fever, sorry, post-dengue syndrome, and long COVID. So, as you're probably familiar, long COVID is a long-term sequelae of COVID-19 infection. People tend to have high levels of fatigue, brain fog, cognitive dysfunction, and it's similar to dengue. Um, Also, they share the similarity that dengue also causes coagulopathies. The serious form of dengue is called dengue hemorrhagic fever. So that very much relates to COVID's pathology. COVID can it can cause clotting disorders, and that's a big reason behind some of its effects. So a dengue biobank that would enable for the metabolomic analysis of patient tissue from the acute phase of the illness. And the thought would be to use that to see what can predict development of the post infectious syndrome. And this can give us insights into what is the what is the mechanism behind post-viral illnesses. So not just post-dengue fever, but long COVID and some of these other mysterious illnesses like ME/CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, Lyme disease, Gulf War syndrome, PACVS, post-COVID vaccination syndrome. So these are some of the questions that a biobank proposal is able to answer. And that is why we are in development to build a biobank in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. So that is currently the plan. We are running with that. So, yeah, we are getting buy in from the universities here, and we're going to advance it. We're going to submit a grant application, go through IRBs, do it legit, and yeah, hopefully build a build infrastructure for viral surveillance in Central America while understanding the mechanism of post-viral syndrome. So I'm excited for that. Thank you.